Many congratulations. You got the interview. Whether this is your first Scrum role or you are a seasoned pro, it's always helpful to know how to prepare for an Agile interview. Some of the top companies that use Agile and Scrum include Apple, Google, Philips, and much more. So you will definitely want to be ready to answer the kinds of interview questions the best Agile and Scrum organization would use. We have put together a list of 20 Scrum Master interview questions you may get on your interview, along with their effective answers to help you prepare for your dream Scrum Master job. So, the very first question on your screen is explain Agile in 30 seconds. Agile is a framework of approaches and behaviors that encourage just in time production that enables customers to receive quality software sooner. What are the differences between Agile and traditional project management waterfall? Agile encourages that a little of everything, including design, development, and testing, is done at the same time. Conversely, the traditional approach to projects closes and completes one phase before the next begins. Agile encourages short, frequent feedback loops and embraces changes to requirements. In waterfall, feedback is usually not collected until the very end of the project and changes are discouraged. The third question, are you a certified Scrum Master? Well, in order to answer this particular question, don't be surprised because if you don't have a certification and they ask you this question, the job description may or not may have like required a certification, and the interviewer may or may not believe that certification is enough to have the expertise to be a good candidate for the role for which you are applying. Okay, so if you don't yet have an Agile Scrum Master certification, let them know if you plan on investing in the certification in the near future, and you always make sure that you mention the years of experience you have in this particular field. Okay, so that's how you can answer to this particular third question. The fourth question is, what are the roles in Scrum? Scrum prescribes only three roles: the product owner, Scrum Master, and the delivery team. These roles should ideally be cross functional and not shared among other projects. Many Scrum Masters have not had the opportunity to work with a team that was cross functional or dedicated due to the organization's resistance or inability to allow for what some refer to as a luxury. This question may lead the interviewer to ask how you would handle working with a team that did not have a designer or tester within the team, or how you would handle a team that was not dedicated. So be ready. The fifth question, what is the daily stand up? Every day, preferably in the morning, the team meets for no more than 15 minutes to answer three questions. Okay. Number one, what did you do yesterday? Number two, what do you plan on doing today? And number three, are there any blocks or impediments that keep you from doing your work? The sixth question, describe what happens in the sprint planning meeting. In sprint planning, the product owner presents the goal of the sprint and discusses the high priority product backlogs items. The delivery team then chooses the amount of work for the next sprint. What is the role of the Scrum Master? Well, the Scrum Master serves the teams and shields them from any distractions that could prevent them from completing a sprint goal. They also remove blocks, teach the team to become self organized, and serve as a coach who teaches Agile and Scrum values and principles. Is there a difference between Agile and Scrum? Yes, Agile is the broader umbrella that Scrums fall under. Agile has 4 main values and 12 principles. Scrum has its own set of values and principles and provides a lightweight framework to help teams become agile. Ninth question. Name some other Agile frameworks. There are other frameworks in addition to Scrum, such as Kanban, test driven development, and feature driven development. Mention frameworks you have followed and provide scenarios as well. Okay. Next question. When should you use waterfall over Scrum? Use waterfall if the requirements are simple, predictable, fully defined, and understood and will not change. Recommend automated testing for your project. Scrum encourages the use of automated performance or regression testing so that you can continuously deliver software as quickly as possible. Do offer some examples of any automated testing tools that your team may have used in past. How long were your sprints? An ideal sprint length is between 1 and 4 weeks, with a 2-week sprint being the most widely used. What is velocity? Velocity is the average number of points from that past 3-4 sprints. It is used to help predict when backlog items will be delivered. Is it okay if someone wants to change a requirement? Yes, Agile encourages frequent feedback from customers and stakeholders so that the product can be improved. We need to be able to embrace change. What type of metrics or reports have you used? Sprint release, burn down, and burn up charts are standard reports. Most companies also want to understand how many stories were committed versus completed per sprint and the number of defects identified post release to production. Next question. What is a burn down chart? A burn down chart displays the amount of work a team has burned through, such as hours during the sprint. Discuss how you have used these in the past. 17th question. What is retrospective? A retrospective is a meeting to inspect and adapt the process. This agile methodology interview question is looking for the many ways to conduct a retrospective, so be ready to explain one or two formats, okay? Then, what is a scrum of scrums? A scrum of scrums entails one representative from each team or project discussing high level issues and updates in a meeting. It's a great way to get everybody up to speed and offer a bird's eye picture of a set of projects. Some things discussed in a scrum of scrums include current status, progress, roadblocks, objectives, dependencies, and risk management. Next question. How many scrum teams have you managed at one time? In this new role, you may be required to lead more than one team. Notice the use of the word manage versus lead, okay? Scrum Masters do not manage, they lead teams. So be sure to use this word in your response. The last question. Describe a time when your delivery team members didn't seem to be getting along. How did you handle this? In order to answer this particular question, you have to reflect on a time where you had a few team members that just never seemed to be able to work things out. Okay, how did you encourage those team members to work together? Was it a team building exercise? Did you make sure they had a common goal? State the problems you had, how you addressed it, and the outcome as well. Okay, so all these are the top most important frequently asked Scrum Master interview questions and answers. I hope you like today's video. If you like this video, thumbs up. Do appreciate our hard work in creating this particular video for you by subscribing our channel Knowledge Topper, as well as like our Facebook page, and do join our Facebook group as well, where you find a lot of good material not just related to these topics but from many other important career oriented videos as well. So this is the video for all of you guys. Thank you so much everyone. It's time to say bye bye.